Good evening. Welcome to a homeless documentary confessional. Tonight I am going to talk about a lot of stuff, and maybe this video will go viral. I don't know. I've never had a viral video ever in my life. You know, it's there's choices. We all make choices. There's the I don't care world and there's the I care world. Is it the I don't care world or is it the I care world? That's kind of what I wonder about. But anyways, I'm in New York. I'm homeless. I've written a novel that doesn't end. It has no ending to it all. It's not never ending, it's endless. I wrote it for Dylan Obrien of Teen Wolf. Yes, I'm doing this for Dylan Obrien of Teen Wolf, who's done The Maze Runner, who's done all this wonderful stuff. And I'm going to go into history on why I'm doing all of this. You see, years ago, so I was led to believe, I met Dylan Obrien online. Not just him, but also other people. When they were younger, Justin Bieber, One Direction, Chris Pine, Tyler Posey, all these people. And all this stuff happened. And I'm wondering, was I just set up for something, or did I actually meet these people because they claimed they were these people back then? And I'm kind of like, what's the truth? It's scary to think about because during this time I was in an abusive situation. It was so abusive that from day to day, my memory of the previous day was just practically not there. Like, not wishy-washy, but it was suppressed. I was abused so horribly bad. And I'm trying to recover a life that I think is there. And is there a life there anyway? Because, when I'm going through when I went through these memories of recovering the process of my memory, I'm like, I remember these things and my brain tells me it's memory. The computer's like, this is memory. But I'm like, is it really? I've tried to reach out to these people before and to no avail thus far. And I'm getting to a point to where I'm like, my problem is that I have a heart condition and I don't know how much longer I have to live. That is the truth. As my Indian doctor told me that I had back in Michigan, he said, part of your heart is dead. Literally, it is dead. I had a heart attack several years ago, and part of my heart is dead. And quite frankly, I don't know how much longer I am going to make it for. That's the truth. That's how I treat it. When the doctor told me that, that is how I treat the situation. I don't know how much longer I'm going to live. So all that stuff that happened in the past, the best song ever with One Direction, Georgia Rose. Am I Georgia Rose? You know, the guy that abused me so much, he's like, you're Georgia Rose. And he's talking about this years beforehand. And I'm like, is this a setup? What's going on? You know, I want my life back. I want it so much. And there are these people here that I've gotten into that I'm like, I can believe in these people if this happened, and I can believe in them anyway, even if it didn't happen. That's how I feel about it. But this guy who abused me so bad tries to get rid of me in September 11th, 2001 by arranging for me to somehow end up in New York when the Twin Towers are being destroyed on that horrible day, that fateful day that happened many years ago. And I don't even know why. I'm like, why are you targeting me? This is a horrible thing. No, I don't have any evidence. No, I got no evidence at all. And yeah, I've even spoken to the police about it. And it's not that they didn't believe me. They believed me, but they were like, you have to have evidence, though. That's kind of the thing that goes with the police. I've spoken with lawyers about it, and I'm like, what do I do? I remember having a conversation online and with a guy that claimed to be Dylan Obrien, and I'm like, and I'm talking about Frappuccino to him, and I'm like, and I want to reach out to him for real. I'm trying to cover bases here, people, because I need to make connections before my life is not working anymore. It's over, gone, kaput. And I'm like, my life could just be gone, and will any of this stuff in the past that happened matter at all? Because I'm just like, do we live in an I don't care world or do we live in an I care world? It's complicated, and I'm doing all of this stuff, and I'm trying to get by, and I'm doing the best that I can, but I only have so much time, and that's kind of the problem. I don't know how much time I have left, and I'm trying to reach out to these people. You know, I I could have swore I had spoken to Justin Bieber online all those years ago, and he said he was going to write the song Fall for me, and I'm like, wow, you know, that's really cool. And yet again, is it a setup though? Was I really set up in the past all those years ago, back around, let's see here, it's between 1998 and the year 2001. Was I set up by a bunch of people online? For what reason at all? Just to show me that I don't matter? You know what? I got family that I'm distant from. And you know why? Because they don't treat me like I'm there. And that's a horrible thing to go through for anybody, you know. I mean, you should be treated like you are there. You are a person. You live. You are in this existence, and you have a life. And you should be treated like you have a life. People should care more. It's just horrible, a lot of the stuff that I've been through. And I'm really trying to just recover some type of life, whatever life I can recover that's left. Because I don't have much time left. I don't know how much time I have left. I'd like to make it last as long as I can. But like I said, I don't know. You know, I can't define certain things. And I'm doing the best I can. So anyways, I'm like, I think I met Dylan Obrien and we've talked about Frappuccino. I have a Frappuccino tattoo. It's on my right shoulder. I'm not going to show you right now. But actually, you know what? Wait, I will. I actually have a Frappuccino tattoo on my right shoulder. And I got it staking that we had actually met all those years ago. I put my ass, sacrificed my ass way across the line for this, for him, because I'm like, you know, my mind is like, this is information, this is real, you know, and I'm like, is it? I'm like, I'm hoping so, because I'm doing so much to try to recover a life that I hope I haven't lost at all, or was, well, not lost, but was forced to just like out of for some reason, and I don't know why, you know. But anyways, I'm taking my jacket off and I'm going to show you this Frappuccino tattoo actually that I have. I'm taking my hat off. Yeah, I have blonde hair right now. I just got a haircut. I was talking to you about that in my other video. But anyways, I'm going to show you this Frappuccino tattoo that I have actually, because I really do actually have a Frappuccino tattoo. It's on my right shoulder. And it was something that this guy who claimed he was Dylan had discussed with me about online, and online was kind of all the rage back then. You know, you've got all these people talking online. Everybody can talk now. It's kind of cool from all over across the world. And what I've done is I'm trying to just trace steps and get help, because I want to know and I want to have some type of life before I'm no longer here anymore. So anyway, I'm going to show you this tattoo. And here it is. It's a Frappuccino tattoo. You can kind of get a good look, better look at it from here. I got a Frappuccino tattoo, pretty fancy too. I really like it a lot. I've done so much spiritually to make it by. And I'm doing all I can to try to get to this goal of reaching Dylan Obrien and Justin Bieber and all these people. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's hard to reach people, and it shouldn't be so hard to reach people. I know, you know, these are famous people, but when you think about it, really, should it be so hard to reach them as well? I mean, it's like, you know, I don't have much time and I don't know what to do. I will give you my legal name. My legal name is Andrew Stephen Diljack. I was born and raised in Michigan. I lived there. I moved out to California. I stayed there for a number of years, and I was hurt horribly bad. I don't want to go back out to California after all the horrible treatment I received out there. It's just like, I don't think I could handle it possibly, you know? And I've lived in terror for many years, you know, because I'm like, is this person who's tried to get rid of me in September still trying to get rid of me? That person is Kevin Knipstra. That's his name. Yeah, I just said it. It's not defamation. It's the truth. And he can can go on and on and on about how much it didn't happen, but yes, it did. And I know I talk about it in my book that I've written for Dylan, actually. It's called Magic Dollar. I wrote him a book, an endless novel, because I'm so touched by all this stuff that I've remembered, and I'm thinking to myself, well, is it a setup or not? But you know what? There's something called Anyway, and this is what I'd like to say about Anyway and how I feel anyway. You know what? Anyway, I like these people. They are legit. Justin's legit. One Direction's legit. Even Dylan's legit. Tyler's legit. Chris Pine is legit. These people are cool. They have wonderful lives and they lead wonderful lives, and they're an inspiration to people. And you know what? Even if it was a setup, even if I was being set up for some weird messed up reason, whatever, because these people are legit, and you know what? I can get into this anyway. You know what? It doesn't, I don't want to say it doesn't matter to me. I want to say it's like, I'm cool with this anyway. I'm cool with these people anyway. So why is it an issue in the first place? I'm just like, I've done so much and I've come so far. I'm 38 years old and I'm trying my best to reach out to these people because I need to know the truth. I can't live my life and not know the truth. That's really what I want to know. I've been working so hard trying to get it all together, and it's really hard, and I could just really use help if people would be willing to reach out and just say something, please, and help out, because I don't know how much time I have left. I'm doing all I can. I'm living on the streets of New York, homeless. I'm going to a shelter tonight because I need a shower, but tomorrow I'm going to get up, and it's going to be another day. And I'm hopefully somewhere out there, someone is watching my videos and has the decency to actually care. I'm just a person who's been traumatized and is trying to have some kind of life left, with what I have left. And I don't have much left at all. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I have Dylan Obrien tattoos. I have all kinds of tattoos, actually. I even have a Justin Bieber tattoo, and I put that out there as well. I'm doing all I can to have some kind of life, with what I have left. I want to make it last. I really do. And I just want to say ultimately to you people, to Justin Bieber, One Direction, whatever it is that you have, back there, I mean no harm by this at all, and I certainly don't mean any offense by it. You guys are wonderful people, and I'm really hopeful that, some kind of conclusion can be come to through all of this. And I want to say to Dylan as well, it's really interesting to just understand the word anyway, and to know that you actually care about someone, these people, you especially, anyway, that it's possible to care anyway, regardless of what may or may not have happened. And I just want to say that in all that I've done thus far, and as far as I've come here, and I'm now sitting here on these steps in New York, and it's cold, and I'm like, I'm not freezing to death, but I'm really actually kind of happy. And I want to say, Dylan, I mean no harm and I mean no offense, but I really care, and I'm just trying to have some type of life left, with what I have. And I just want to say, I really hope that, I can get some kind of response to this, so I can find out the truth finally, and whenever I pass on, I can pass on in peace, because I don't think I can pass on in peace if I don't know what the truth actually is. And that's the hard part, and that's why I face this struggle, and I live it every day, and I work my ass off to try to spread awareness, because the more we spread awareness, the more we become aware of what's all around us, and that's highly important. And I'm just here not as an enemy or anything like that at all, but just as a person who is pleading for help, because I don't know how much time I have left, and I'm doing all I can to try to recover, hopefully, and if stuff really did happen in the past, that's cool, I'm fine with it. And if it didn't, then anyway, you have a supporter, you have somebody who cares anyway, and who is willing to go there anyways with what he has left. And I hope that at least means something, But anyways, I am going to take off now. It's been a Excuse me. It's been a long day, but I hope people please don't. I hope people can stay away from the hate for a little bit and the suspicion and all of that stuff, and just kind of open up and be like, hey, you know, can we care a little bit at least, you know, because, you know, I don't have much time, and I'm not here for hate or anything like that at all. If you want to hate, then you know, I do recommend hate the fact that that person didn't get any food today. You know, perhaps they should have gotten some food. Perhaps that's a better way to hate than the ways a lot of people have been hating. But anyways, I'm just reaching out, and I'm hopeful that someone out there will hear me and will actually say something, and people will come forward, because like I said, I don't have much time, and I really don't want to end up in a mass grave in New York City where, you know, it's just all said and done, and, you know, I can't pass on in peace. So I just would like to appeal for help. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I have to take off. I will be doing hopefully a vid tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow is Friday. I have to pick up my mail, which is all the way out at 126th Street, and I am by Penn Station, which is by 31st Street actually. So, but anyways, please, all of you, have a wonderful night, and please understand there is a difference between the I don't care world and the I care world. But I will tell you, the I care world is the winner.